Man, what's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy. Definitely want to talk about the Tyre Nichols out of Memphis, Tennessee, police killing. The five police officers that was involved in the beating and untimely death of the young man. Definitely tragic. The consequences of punishment definitely should be there, but also to be very aware of how swiftly these five cops are basically got charged, arrested, and will probably face prison time for the death of this young man, Tyre Nichols. I mean, it was actually another. From what I know on the dash cam, there was actually another. There was other groups of police that was also there, plus a white officer also took part in the beating, and casually they were not mentioned or even talked about being charged or either so being arrested or charged or anything to do with the police beating and timely death of this young black man. That just lets you know how the main media is really playing this. As you in some areas they'll talk about and be on the police side matter of things of saying, oh well, there's got to be more evidence or whatever the case may be. While if it's a black officer, it is swift consequences, swift punishment mechanism taking place, and then they this is when they side with the victim, and to now demonize a quote an individual of the police, not as a general of police, but an individuality of the police, of whoever the cop that they've got to pertain to. That's who they're going against. So there is a very racial double standard here, as well. White supremacy is ideology, anti-black is a coalition that even black people, if they have an anti-black uh, views and thoughts and opinions, can also take precedent and take practice in that very anti-black hatred. Um, so let's make no fuss on it. The face of police brutality is still white supremacy. Um, the agenda is still anti-black by any regards of the matter. So that's not ever going to change in my eyes. Um, but like I said, the cops that killed them, no black cops ever get away clean in these matters ever. You look at the case in Seattle, Muhammad, of dudes in Louisiana, and just whatever, man. Even Freddie Gray, yeah, there was some black cop, but none of them did not get away clean at all. Um, when you are a black cop and you are in definitely a high profile case of killing, a police killing or brutality, especially a killing, you are always 100%, always is going to be charged, convicted, and thrown in prison. The punishment mechanism never fail to punish a black cop if they participate in that very anti-black hostility that many other groups practice. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like I said, you are the perfect tool to break. They will use you for anti-black violence, hostilities, but they will at the same time they will throw you away after you're used. So it's still the same agenda and the same face is still attached to this. It's still white supremacy. It's still anti-black hate hostilities. So yes, unfortunately, like I said, what happened with the brother, like I said, also too that when you are black, especially the young brothers and sisters, when you're dealing with the police, it's like you gotta be all hands on deck. It's life and death. you're not a white person. If you're not like a non-black person either. You are a black person, so your life is going to be a more credible, higher level. Like I always tell people, like you need to remain yourself silent. Silent can actually maybe save your life. You know what I'm saying? So you're not cleaning it up. You're not crying. Don't cry. Don't show no fear. Don't show no emotion. Don't show nothing. But answer some questions you need to, but also remain silent. If they go to jail, they take you to jail for the night. But the thing is, they've got nothing to charge you, nothing to stake. If you're clean, yeah, they'll try. But if you're clean and you ain't said nothing, then presidentially might have to be dropped, and then you can take it to the court and sue them. So definitely just take that into the account. Um, Also, definitely want to do a shout out to the Black Girl Follow Train. Definitely want to give it out to that. Black women kind of getting together. I know it's on social media, especially, but using social media to expand some of their business and their brand. Definitely a shout out to that. But but I'm definitely just really want to give my take into that. Of what's going on, even with going on with these police beatings and brutalities and shootings and killings. Um, the same issue and the same face of this police brutality would not change, and that's pretty much what it is. All right, one.